Hi guys, welcome back to my adult coloring channel. My name is SL Chua. Today I'll be sharing my part 2 completed color works from 2016. Today will be the RC series Romantic Country by Eriy. She's one of my favorite illustrators. So the first page I'd like to talk about is the tumble brush that I use. This one mostly water-based markers with some postcards. I use the postcards to line the illustrations. So the doodling of the trees, I'm not that happy because it to me it doesn't look that it doesn't match with the subject. But I'm pretty happy with the card and the groundworks that I did. I love how I drew the flowers from big, smaller, further away, and I drew the grains of the card with my postcards. And so I did the same thing with this sack of flour. I used postcard in smaller nib size. So and the flowers I added extras to make it look bushy. This was done in 2017. Was fun because using water-based markers, they are faster. The water-based markers, this time I used instead of just laying with markers, I used brush dip with water and paint over the markers, so it created this kind of watermarks. 2016 this one was. Then I did using Albrook, mostly in they were in watercolor pencils, many layers, and some postcards. And that church, they I used also the same watercolor pencils and I used brush to paint over it. Uh, I like this kind of dilapidating walls with paint peeling. Yeah, I did the watercolors. This one coloring brickworks, and I painted the wooden panels door, and I like to add a wreath whenever I see any wooden panel doors. I did this a challenge initiated by Cindy from IG. She challenged us with using monochromatic colors. So this was all watercolors. And this was done in 2017 with lots of postcards to create this kind of whitewashed look, from the terracotta pots to the uh, timber shelves and the chairs. I added tendrils on the climbers, and this was colored pencils, probably some mixed media, but colored pencils on the walls. and some liners to create that to line the bricks. So and I love the clouds that I added here. I think I lay it many times with white color pencils. uh, Even the grass, I drew it so that it looks as if it's there's wind blowing when you drew the when I drew the grass swaying. So and the last one I did was this. I'm not really the last one. Probably I remember this was the first one I did with the Brickworks. The first page I did with the Brickworks, and I love how I think I got this from Pinterest. One of the references Pinterest, those rustic looking pictures where they have these bricks that's uneven. Even the wooden drawers, I used color pencils, watercolors, and postcards, and then I covered with uh, watercolors over it so that it created this kind of resistance when you color over it. The same with this also. Uh, yeah, 2016 I did this first before that greenhouse. Okay, I think this will be the next book after this. Romantic Country, The Third Tale. I don't have the second book, but I wish to get the second book. So I did this again, 2017. The Brickworks, I mean, and that that door, I think I used some watercolor pencils to get this kind of vibrant. Instead of the normal watercolors, I use watercolor pencils. Uh, I think I tried. Yeah, I after that I did this, which I wasn't very happy with this page actually. The arc, it doesn't, it's not dark enough or it's not bright enough. There should be a difference of color between these two walls here. And then I used color pencils here. So this was erotigen. I mean, I used the Japanese colored pencils, erotigen. Yeah, this one. They were very hard. The pencils, when I colored it, they were very very hard. But you have to get used to it. This, but because with hard pencils, you could create this kind of saturated look with the colors. This was in 2016 I did this, yeah. And after that I got the Prismas. Yeah, 2017, this is I got the Prismas. And what a difference. They were so buttery smooth and soft. And you could I colored this quite fast because they were easier to color, uh, easier on my wrist. So I added the pumpkins and the kitty bats and the detailing on the door that I colored. I used also mix. I think it was some water-based markers and colored pencils with liners, so to draw out the details. else? This for this page. Oh yeah, and this this was done with watercolors, and I used Poscas to create this flowers. Drew out the flowers from uh, well, the flowers got smaller and smaller to the distance. Uh, and I added this extra piggies which I added. Of course, reference from the Pinterest again. And the the background here, the background church here, the building here, I I whitewash with the diluted white watercolor using a huge brush, using a huge brush, and I just with the diluted watercolor just lightly laid it, just brush over it, probably a few times, but with diluted watercolors. So it gives this kind of distance and or foggy look. So and probably will be the last I have. I have another book which I haven't colored yet. So I colored this using watercolors. Watercolors. What else? Yeah, I purposely dab using the brushes, using different size of brushes to just dab over the painted walls to create this kind of watermarks. The other page I did was uh, this one also with watercolors, because this book it doesn't there's no, you can't, the illustration lines are not that clear. So when I used watercolors, it seems to be ideal for me because I don't have to use postcards to paint over the lines. Also from Pinterest and my references, all the references. So that's it. So please do stay tuned for the next part for the rest of my uh, completed coloring works. Thanks.